Greetings, Fright fans, and welcome into the lab here for our Halloween Horror Countdown, where we are taking a look at the top 31 horror anthology movies. So we're doing this in random order, pulling them out of our cauldron of terror, loaded up with these little pumpkins, which each have a movie title inside. So I'm reaching in at random and pulling one out. And tonight we're going to look at another one of my favorites, The Monster Club. Made in 1981 and directed by Roy Ward Baker, The Monster Club is based on stories by R. Chetwynd Hayes. It features 3 stories plus wraparound segments. John Carradine stars as writer Chetwynd Hayes, who is strolling along a London street one night when he is attacked by a vampire named Aramis, played by Vincent Price. Aramis turns out to be a fan of Hayes, and in return for the donation of blood, takes him to a club of monsters for ideas for his stories. The first story is called Shadmock. A strange recluse hires a pretty assistant to help catalog his massive collection of valuables. The trouble is, she and her boyfriend have designs to rob him, which he doesn't take kindly to, and which is bad news for them, as he is also a member of a race of creatures known as a Shadmock, and Shadmocks whistle. The second story is called The Vampires. A group of vampire hunters, led by Donald Pleasance, tracks down a vampire in London. The third story is called The Ghouls. A movie director gets more than he bargains for while location scouting for his latest horror picture and finds himself stranded in a town of flesh-eating ghouls. This one is most famous for the club scenes, and specifically the music featured in those scenes. We are treated to entire songs here, and sequences ranging from pop performances to skeletal strip teases. The bands featured are The Viewers, The Pretty Things, Night, and B.A. Robertson, with incidental music from John Williams and UB40. Price and Carradine together in these scenes is a real treat. This was their 7th appearance together, including the TV special The Horror Hall of Fame, and the two were old friends by this point. Monsters rule, okay? Monsters rule, okay? Yeah. This movie has some serious earworms in it. Let me tell you, all the bands in here do songs which they present in their entirety while Vincent Price and John Carradine sit in the club, and it is by far my favorite part of the movie. The actual movies, the shorts that are in here are good, especially the last one, the ghoul one. But I tell you, it's the club scenes that make this one stand out for me. I have a real soft spot for this movie. I mean, I really like The Monster Club. I just recently bought, and I've shown it here on YouTube, I know, a movie poster I found. It was a Spanish version of this movie poster they have in the living room in there. And it's just a fun movie. And, you know, maybe it's not in the top 10 Vincent Price movies of all time, but it's definitely one of my favorites. It's one that I revisit often. So anyway, check out The Monster Club. It just was recently released on DVD. This on Blu-ray. This DVD's out of print now, but you can pick up the Blu-ray on Amazon. So anyway, that's it for tonight, Fright fans. Be sure and join me back tomorrow, and we'll pick another horror anthology film. Let me know what you think about The Monster Club. Are you a fan of this one? I really dig it. And until tomorrow, I'll see you back here in the lab. Stay mad.
Beautiful bones, don't you think?